So I went to the fish market today here in Sorrento, and beside we are under Ferragosto, meaning it's not really a holiday, but it's instead of giving turns to vacation to people here and there, everything shuts down in the middle of August all the way to the end of it. Everybody heads to the shore, to the mountains, and family. So to avoid that, I have to go, but my best friend can't. So everybody's on vacation. Everything is shut down. I stocked up with a lot of things, including projects around the house. But I went to the fish market, and I got this beautiful Alici, and I have a couple pounds of it, and I have a couple episodes for you. I'm going to make alici marinate and as well as alici alla tortiera, very typical Neapolitan, southern Italian, and they are both so delicious. I can't wait to eat them, besides show you how to make them. Remember to watch both episodes. I'm going to divide them so they're not too long, 1 and 2. See you in the kitchen. So here are the ingredients. We have some alici, which I have already cleaned. Next time I'll show you the process. These are super fresh. They are basically like this. They have a head on. What you do is you snap the head, and with a move of your finger, you clean the whole thing, bones and stomach content and everything, and you end up with this beautiful fillet. You can also make anchovies and dry them under salt and etc. So we got the alici. Remember to watch the other one on the marinate. This one we're gonna do tortiera. L'alici alla tortiera in Neapolitan. We have some lemon, some vinegar. Anyway, I always say approximate because it always depends on the amount you're gonna do. In this case, we have half a lemon, a couple teaspoons of vinegar, which is not mandatory, but I like to mix my acidity to have to leave the question mark in your tongue, in your palate, of what is that? Is it lemon? Is it vinegar? Is it both? Then we have black pepper or a blend, whatever you like. Some salt. We have unfiltered, super great olive oil, garlic, of course, and a blend of fresh oregano, parsley, and mint, which I'm going to chop all together and blend it in. The bread, it's a stale piece of bread, which I'm going to break it down into a little bit of bits. It's almost like in between a piece of bread and panko that it's often used in many other recipes these days, of course, but not back then when this was a very common Neapolitan dish. It still is, but so we're going to break it down, and this is going to absorb all. Oh my God. Let's see, let me show you where we go from this. So I have chopped my garlic, my mix of herbs, my stale bread. I got my lemon ready. We got the alici. Not to forget my white vinegar. And somehow I end up with a leaf of olive tree. I just put it in there. Nothing to do with the recipe. I just decorated the cup. Anyway, let's get to the stove. We are going to put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Now, you can do this in the oven or on the stove or a combination. I'm going to do a combination. So I did that. I'm not going to start the fire yet. I'm just going to layer my alici Now, depending on how many you're doing, if you have a large group, of course, you're going to have, I'm just going to do a small batch, just like that. There we go. I'm going to basically arrange them. This is going to be pretty quick. We don't want to cook this too much. And you can also layer them, like a lasagna or something. If you have to make a big tortiera for a group, I'm just doing this to show you the process. And lucky me, it's going to be my dinner. So I'm going to arrange them. I think there is one last one to put over here. And this is our fish. Now we're going to go with the rest of the ingredients. Now I'm going to do a little bit of the parsley. Actually, it's mixed of herbs with a little mint. I love the mint in it. A little bit of the garlic. You can also put some hot pepper if you wish. I put some of these coarse breadcrumbs. A little bit of the vinegar. Again, you can do vinegar, lemon, or both of them, which that's what I'm doing. And nice, these lemons are very juicy here. So, and you can always add some at the end. I'm going to put some more of the bread, which is going to melt and get all the juices, all the flavors. Put more of the garlic, more of everything on it. At this point, you could do a little touch of wine, which I do not have at this time. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little more of olive oil all over it. I'm going to wait for the oven to get to heat temperature. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper, a touch of salt, because seafood here is very fresh, right out of the ocean. It doesn't need much of anything else. Believe it or not, this is all there is to it. You're going to put it in the oven for really few minutes. I'm going to do just cooking on top to get a little bit of cooking and maybe a touch of a crust. We don't want to overcook them because you want them to be soft and delicious. Well, let's see what we get. So I have the oven on top only, and it's all warmed up. It's time to get our tortilla in there. Now I'm going to leave her in there for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to finish it up in my own way. It's now time to get them out. About 10 minutes. Looking nice. Oh yeah. I like to have a little extra crust on it. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle a little olive oil. Get my dented torch. Give it a little bit of